Hey everybody, it's Lila Ream. Thanks for checking out today's video. Today we're going to talk about some big changes that were made as far as some new status effects and different hero changes that were from this most previous version update, version 0.4 and some change. I know I'm a little bit late to the game as far as getting this information out to you guys, but the holidays were crazy and I'm just now able to sit down and kind of get adjusted back to reality. So thanks for being patient that I haven't been able to get anything out for you guys until now. So I hope that you really enjoyed today's video. I hope that, it helps somebody out there at least. So thanks, guys. All right, so let's get started with some new status effects that we have now on our heroes. There was one positive status effect added and then two negative status effects added. So the first one that we're going to talk about is Spell Shield. Now, Spell Shield is kind of similar to immunity, but the way that it functions is a little bit different. So while you have a shield, it's basically going to block that same amount or equal to the turns that you have left on your spell shield. You can block that many status or negative statuses that are being thrown on your hero. So when, let's say for instance, you have Nika and she puts a 4-turn spell shield on your heroes. That means that as your heroes take turns, that is going to be depleted. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it's gone. But then also, if an opponent throws negative statuses at you, you can only block the same amount of spell shield that you have available. So if you just got that cast on you and you have 4 or 3 or whatever, any of those negative statuses that are being put on your hero will deplete it by 1. So if you only have 1 turn left, you're only going to be able to have 1 negative status blocked. It's pretty cool now. I like it a lot. I don't think that it really necessarily changed my particular heroes much that I already had with that, but it does really make you think about when you're going to fire that special, because you don't want to put that on and then it's already gone by the time that your opponent is going to go. So be really cognizant of when you use that special and what heroes that you have that use that. A lot of the heroes that had immunity now have spell shield instead. So pay attention to the wording and which specials got changed on those heroes, because you're going to need to be a little bit more aware of when you fire that special. There were heroes, like I know for instance Percival still has immunity on himself. So immunity does still exist, but a great majority of heroes that had immunity now have spell shield instead. So just pay attention to your heroes and what they have. The next one that we're going to talk about is a negative status, and it is called Snare. Now this is kind of like a different take on what an assassin's mark would originally have done. So if you cast a snare on someone, there's going to be a counter on it. So let's say it's 3 turns that they have that snare. At the end, when it is gone, that's when it's going to fire. And it deals damage based on 30% of the hero's missing health point. So you almost want the hero to be closer to dead when you fire this off. Obviously, any damage is good damage, but it's going to fire at the end of the counter on that, and then deal the damage based on 30% again of the hero's missing health point. So be aware of when you're firing that and when you want to. The next one is status block. And this one is just really self-explanatory. It is a negative status that you can put on an opponent, and this is going to block a hero from gaining any positive statuses. So depending on how long the counter is on that, it's just basically saying that hero can't have any good effects on them cast. So that's pretty cool. I like that one quite a bit. I think those are really cool changes that were made, and it kind of brings back a little bit more strategy as far as when you can make sure that your hero is going to fire, or how you want your hero to go as far as turns, and different things like that. And the next really big change that was made was on heroes that take away a positive status from their opponent. So, some heroes do 1, some do 2, or there's a chance for a third one, whatever. Those heroes now need accuracy for that to land. So let's say Finbor, for instance, who would automatically have removed a positive status from the opponent, is now going to need accuracy for that to land. So if the opponent has a really high resistance, you're not going to be able to, well, I'm not saying you're not going to be able to, but you have to have accuracy with that resistance accuracy equation that we already have. You're going to have to make sure that the accuracy of your hero, say it is Finbor, is higher than the resistance, so that there's still a chance to remove that positive status from your enemy. So when they rolled this out, it was really awesome. They gave us that 3-day artifact removal. I'm hoping they do something similar to that again. It was really nice to be able to take my time. And, I had a lot of heroes. I'm sure that you did as well. Or to those new folks, hopefully it didn't impact you as greatly. But there were a lot of heroes that I had to put different artifacts on to make sure that they had high accuracy so that they can land that removal of a positive status. So those were just the really big things that I wanted to talk about today. And I don't really have anything else as far as the statuses go. If you have any questions or you want to chat about it, feel free to post in the comment box. I love any feedback, as I say all the time. It's really helping me kind of navigate, the newness of still being a content creator. So thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day.